Today on Hot News, guys, we'll tell you where the ladies want you to make your move.
How many Canadian police officers does it take to capture a cow? Pretty much all of them.
I'm David from People Magazine, and I've got exclusive photos of Ashley and Pete's wedding coming up.
You shouldn't lie. But just in case you have to, we have some tips on how to lie like a pro.
A new episode of Hot News starts right now. No lie. Here are today's top stories. A charity group called Save the Children UK released a report today claiming that some aid workers and UN peacekeepers are sexually abusing children in war-ravaged countries. 2 aftershocks from the deadly May 12th earthquake in China destroyed 400,000 homes today. In Beijing, pollution levels spiked sharply today, just 2.5 months before the Olympics. Residents with respiratory problems are being urged to stay inside. Oscar-winning director and actor Sidney Pollack has died from cancer at the age of 73. A 21-year-old has been charged with the murder of an actor who plays a small role in the next Harry Potter movie. 18-year-old Rob Knox was stabbed to death outside a bar in London. Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull raked in $311 million at the box office this weekend. And lastly, Yale University awarded Sir Paul McCartney with an honorary Doctor of Music degree. The people at Axe did a survey to promote their newest creation, Axe Bullet. They found that only 1 out of 5 girls met their last boyfriend at a bar. More than half of girls surveyed thought a coffee shop was the best place for guys to pick them up. They also suggested a bookstore, a gym, or a grocery store.
Got the fever for some trivia? Well, I've got your fix. Which of the following is the real college course offered at UCLA? Go Bruins. Is it A, lights, camera, action, Hollywood directors and their impact on the global society? B, history of electronic dance music? Or C, the horror film in context? The answer, B, the history of electronic dance music. This course covers disco, house, techno, ambient, rave, jungle, whatever jungle music is.
And speaking of dance music, it's time to reload your iPod. Here are some new albums available today. The Reverend Al Green releases Lay It Down. The record is produced by Questlove of The Roots, so it's sort of like old school meets new school. Cyndi Lauper is back with Bring You to the Brink. It's the 80s icon's first album of original material in 10 years. And Usher is coming out with his new disc, Here I Stand. It features newlyweds Jay-Z and Beyonce, but not on the same track. A big week in entertainment. Here to give us the goods, People Magazine staff editor David Kaplan. Hi, David.
Hey there.
All right, you ready to get through the gossip in under 60 seconds?
Let's do it.
All right, first, you guys got an exclusive look inside Ashley Simpson's and Pete Wentz's wedding.
That's right. People had the exclusive look at this wedding. 150 of their closest friends joined Pete and Ashley at the Simpson compound in Encino, California. And Jessica Simpson was there with Tony Romo, so those two are still dating, despite reports saying they've split.
Next, Kate Hudson is dating Lance Armstrong.
That's right. Kate is so over Owen Wilson. Now she's with Lance Armstrong. They went to Kid Rock's party in New York City, and the next day they flew off to Austin, Texas, where they were spotted all over the city.
Any truth to the rumors that The Hills co-stars Audrina and Lauren are feuding?
It looks like there's tension there. Audrina had a huge birthday blowout in Las Vegas. Mysteriously, Lauren wasn't there.
Is Colin Farrell actually eating?
He is eating, but a lot less. He actually says he's getting ready for a movie role. That's why he looks so skinny. He hasn't gone back to drugs or alcohol. Everything is great.
Okay, and lastly, Britney Spears went on vacay with Mel Gibson. What's going on there?
That's right. Mel Gibson is her secret savior. He wanted Britney to come down to Costa Rica and just chill out and get in touch with herself.
Okay, time's up. For these stories and much more, check out the new issue of People Magazine on newsstands now. Everyone knows Rhode Island is the smallest state in the country. But what's the second smallest? Is it A, Delaware, B, Connecticut, or C, New Hampshire? The answer coming up. The second smallest state in the country is Delaware. But what it lacks in size, it makes up for in... I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Ah, the suburbs. Cute little houses, SUVs, and of course, the occasional escaped cow. A trailer bringing these delicious creatures to the slaughterhouse overturned near Toronto. Police had to round up 4 of the animals. Wow, it's just like The Fugitive.
Did you know you can learn to be a good liar? Greg Hartley, author and interrogation expert, gives us a lesson in Fibbing 101.
The easiest type of lie to do is transference, and that's when you take details from someone else's life or from something you know and transfer that into your life to support a story. When I was going through a resistance to interrogation school, for instance, I took pictures of my nephews and transferred all the details of my brother's children to my life as if they were my own. No one knew. All they knew was that I knew enough details to support my lie.
By the way, make sure your lies of transference are plausible. If you're 20, don't try to pretend your 10-year-old nephew is really your son.
That's it for this episode of Hot News, but we'll have a brand new one tomorrow morning to start your day off right. Thanks for watching, and may all your news be hot.